Hey folks, I'm Melhorn. In this video, I'm going fishing on a lake I haven't been on all winter. And I'm gonna see if I can put some fish in the box that I can put in the cooker. All right guys, so here's the deal. I'm going out on Lake Wateree. Haven't been out here in a pretty good while. It's been back in the summer last time I was here. So I'm gonna put the boat in the water. I'm gonna run up the river. I'm gonna try that, see what's going on. We've had a lot of inflow of water. We've had some rain recently. The water is up. It's come up a couple of feet. It's muddy. We've got current. They're pulling water through the dam. So I'm gonna try that first. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna pull back down the river into the upper part of the lake and see what I can find there. Fishing with my combo today. I've got some chicken and I've got some perch. I got 8 rods. Gonna have a good little spread. I got some on Carolina rigs, some on Santee rigs. So I've got baits laying on the bottom, got them up off the bottom. We're gonna see what the lake gives us. Let's see if Pinky's got a fish. I just seen it go over. Oh, yes, Pinky does have a fish. Finally, picked up on a fish. Maybe the size we're looking for too. I'm looking for some eaters. Trying to put some in the box. Some to eat. This is what I'm looking for. Man, I've had bad luck getting hooked up, that's for sure. Had a couple, not really good pull downs. They're just nibbles and pecks. This will be the first one that has actually gotten hooked up. Right there is a perfect size to eat too. Perfect, 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 perfect. Absolutely. The size you want to eat. Come on, chicken. It's a good one right there. That one will go in the box. We're gonna eat it. Well, finally, I put a fish in the boat. I have tried several places up the river here where I'm fishing, ran into the river section. I thought with all this inflow of water that we've got, you can tell it's very muddy, that we may have some fish in the river. And I tried a couple of places up there. And not only did I not catch anything, but I really didn't mark that much stuff on the sonar. Kind of fished it blindly. There's some rock piles. There's some submerged trees up there that I tried around. And it was not happening. Had a couple of little fish pecking on some baits, but nothing worth anything. So I came down, back down the lake to the upper reaches of the lake where the river kind of hits its first major feeder creek. I'm anchored up here on a point. And I got a fish in the boat, good eater sized fish, and kind of came up on the shallow side here. So I got bait scattered out around the boat, deep water, shallow water, drop, creek mouth, all that kind of stuff. And we'll sit here for a while, see what the lake gives us. I think we got another chicken bait going right here. I think we got one with the fish on it. That's a chicken bait. Let's see if he's taking it or not. See if he's got it. Let's see if he's got it. Boom. Hooked up, baby. Hooked up. Another small fish, which is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something to eat. Wouldn't mind a big one. I got a couple of big baits out. I'm in a place I can catch a big fish. I'm really looking for some eaters on this trip. This is gonna be one. Little channel cat. Oh, will he flip in the boat? Yep. Nope, that is a blue. That is a blue. It's a small one. Simmer. That's actually a little smaller than I like to keep. I like them a little bit bigger, a little more meat, but I got one in the box. Let's put him in there. Well, boom, there's another one in the boat. I'm feeling better now. I've caught 2 fish. It's not a huge one, but a good one to eat, a good eater size fish. And just wanted to get a few for dinner. But again, another one on chicken. And this one came up on the shallower part again. So we'll see what's working here. I'm gonna try this for a while. A little bit of water moving by here, very muddy. A few birds around, just look like there's a little more life and a little more activity than what I was seeing up the river. And so I'm gonna get these baits back out, scatter them out here, see if there's any more in here. Got him, hooked up. Hooked up, that's that chicken bait. Maybe a better fish, we'll see. We'll see. See what we got here. Oh, it feels like it's around something. Maybe around the fish's body. I feel the line rubbing a little bit. So it may be too big to keep. We'll see. Unless it's wrapped. If it's wrapped and coming in sideways, he may be eatable. We will see. Getting bit though. The two fish you've seen have come on the chicken. Again, I'm using the red rods and the Catfish Pro rods for the chicken. 4 of them out. A couple on the bottom, a couple on Santee rigs, and the rest of them have perch on them. Same combo on the bottom and on some Santee rigs. So good even split. Nice fish. Boy, this is muddy water. Boom. Pow, that's a good fish. That's on the upper end of what I keep, but I'll keep this one and be done. That gives me 3 fish, which is more than enough to feed my family. That's a good size one there. About the ultimate eating fish right there. It's a good one. He'll get ate. Put that one in the box. Again, on chicken, anchored up. It's number 3 all out of this spot. So put him in, and he's even got the chicken left in his mouth. He'll make enough fillets for several of us. Well, there you go, guys. That was a better fish. Kind of on the upper ends of what I keep, but I'm going to keep him and eat him. That'll be plenty of fish for us to eat. Again, on chicken, coming up again, shallow. And that's starting to tell me something at this point. You know, the stuff I was fishing up in the river section was deeper water. And these fish are coming out of 6 to 8 feet of water here where I'm catching them. So putting a few clues to the puzzle together. Still no super whoppers, but at least getting a little more confidence in catching some fish, and it's telling me some stuff about what may be going on with where the active fish are. Are they up here because they're ducking out of the current? Is there more food up here, more bait, mussels? Who knows? But that's also 3 of them that have come on chicken. So it may be that this is a mussel bite kind of lake. So let's scatter them back out so we can get another one. Boom, boys, we got one going. Running, 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 running. Boom, hooked up. That one came on perch, finally. Small piece of perch I had up on this flat. Every one of these, I say flat, it's a point. It's a flat point, if that makes any sense. Usually points are, well, they're kind of humpy. This one's a flat point. It kind of comes up and flattens out. And, oh, he pulled off right there at the boat. Dadgummit. One piece of perch. Small fish. Probably would have got eaten too. But got one on perch, little blue, right there at the boat. That's the first one that I've had to hit a perch rod. A little small blue, again, up in about 5 or 6 feet of water. All these fish are coming out of shallower stuff. That was a small one, pulled off right there at the boat. That seems to be the pattern right here. Not that there can't be some fish in the deeper water behind me, but man, they're just not hitting there. It's just not working out. So putting the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm going to give this a while. I'm going to sit here and work this for a while and maybe reposition all of my baits up here. I hate to put all my stuff up shallow. I almost like to leave some out there in the deeper water where they're not getting bit, because there's like a part of me that's like, man, maybe that's where the big fish are. Maybe that's where a big one's going to come from, away from all these smaller fish. So I don't know. I may keep a couple out there and then just put the rest up here on this little point underwater area. But it's fish number 4 and the first one on perch. This rod has something swimming off with it. There it is. Boom. You see what I did there? For you guys that are not used to using circle hooks. Instead of picking up the rod, jerking back, I'll reel some line very quickly to pull that hook into the corner of the mouth, and then just lift on the rod to add some tension to it. You don't really need to do a big, heavy, jerky hook set. There's a message, probably from one of you guys. This is smaller fish. Again, on chicken. This is one of the chicken rods. Nice little blue. There we go. Another one in the boat. I may keep this one too, just to have another one in there. Good eater size, good size fish to eat. On chicken, on the shallow side. I'm thinking there's something to it. I'm gonna keep this one, have a bonus round. May have leftovers for a day. So I'm gonna be here for a while. It won't hurt to have some extra. Pop, pop, pop. Another one. Good eater size fish. I decided to keep one more. That one wasn't super huge. May have leftover fish for a day. I eat them. Nothing gets thrown away. We really don't freeze fish. When I cook them, they are going to get either eaten or eaten the next day or day after. I really don't put fish in the freezer in bags and cook them later. Mainly because I'm blessed. Thank you, Lord, for being able to get out here and fish and catch fresh fish. But that's number 5. 4th on chicken. And again, that came off one of the rods we caught one off earlier. They're up here in the shallow stuff. That's where these fish are. I assume they're up here feeding. Probably feeding on some mussels and some snails up in here. Maybe some shad. There were some birds up in here when I first rolled up in here. But that seems to be the combination here. And I'm going to see how long the lake keeps giving up fish. Let's see if I can hook him. Boom! Got him! Got him! Got him! He's already on top of the water. He's diving back down. Might be even shallower over there. I may be sitting about 3 or 4 feet of water. I know when I cast it over there earlier, it was on bottom real quick. Got here, let him go down. I get fish on top of the water and they're thrashing. I like to let them get down. Reason being, seems like they're a lot easier to come unhooked, especially if you got one barely hooked on top of the water. Another small one, another one on chicken. This one, is it a blue or channel? It is a blue. A blue, baby. A blue. Man, there ain't no big ones in here, but we got some eaters. We got us some eaters. Give me my bait back. You get to go back, so you don't get to keep the bait. It's terrible. Terrible. It's number 6. A lot of eaters here. A lot of eater sized fish. We'll take them. Put me a fresh piece on there. No big fish though. I've got out some cut bait. Got some bigger baits out. Scattered around too. I just think what's going on here, honestly, is there's a lot of smaller fish in here. And I think that's just what is happening there. It's just not a pile of bigger fish. And that happens. You'll hit spots like that. Sometimes you got the big fish, sometimes you don't. If I was fishing a tournament, I'd probably leave. This is not a place I would see. I think just hit bottom or hit the water and poof, it's on bottom. So it's not super shallow or super deep right there. But yeah, if I was fishing a tournament, I'd probably leave out of here. It's great to catch fish, but this ain't a place that I think you're going to catch a tournament fish. But trying to catch fish, trying to catch dinner, it's the place. There's that fish is on there or not. That line went real slack. That's a perch bait. He on? Nope, nope, nope. He gone. Oh, there goes one right there. There's the one right there. I think that fish hit this rod. I'm gonna leave it there for a second. And then went over and said, poof, I don't like perch. I like chicken. Red rod, chicken bait. Back up on my little point here. Yeah, I just got that other fish released, turned around to readjust something, and something popped on that one. I'm gonna check it when we get it back in. But they are here on this point. They are feeding good. This one feels like a blue, a little bigger, a little bigger. Wow, another one. AC. Simmer down. Killing them on chickens. Like I said, you could probably do this with gizzard shad just fine. The interesting thing now, I'm telling you folks, like I said, I've got these rods out there equally. I got 8 rods out there in the water. Bam. Got 8 rods in the water. They're split equally between Carolina rigs, Santee rigs, and split equally between chicken and perch. And the chicken is dominating. So take that for what it's worth. Well, bang, there you go, guys. Another fish on the chicken. I thought that one was going to pick up a perch bait for a second. And it's almost like it may have been a different fish. Who knows? But it's just kind of funny. Same side of the bait. It's like that one dropped that piece of perch and said, man, I don't want to eat no perch. I want some chicken. I'm in the mood for chicken today. So, I don't know, we're up to 7 fish now on the boat, and all blues. The one thing I like to go back and look at the footage and see is how many of these have come on Santee rigs and how many have come on Carolina rigs. I've got them out equally. It seems like the last few have come on the Santee rigs. Santee rigs are on the red rods, and the Carolina rigs are on the orange rods for the chicken. White rods have the Carolina rigs for the perch, and the green rods have the Santee rigs with some of the bigger baits. So here we go. It is what it is. It's we're getting hit, we're catching fish. I'm just gonna give it a while longer here, ride this out. Starting to get some wind. Don't know if that's gonna be a bite killer or a bite maker. It could get better, we'll see. I'm gonna give it a little while here and see if we can put a few more in the boat. Guys, I don't know if this fish is even still on here. I heard it. Yeah, he didn't load up. Dang, I was sitting there having my back to the rod. I kind of got them out on both sides of the boat right now with the current. They're kind of sweeping lines that way. I heard the rod, looked over, seen it fold, and it popped loose. We didn't get that one, but guess what? It hit chicken. I think it may have hit the cork, actually. That cork has been hammered, and I keep using it. Get that out there. Boom. We'll see if we can get another one hooked up there. Sun's starting to creep on down. We got about, I don't know, hour and a half till dark. So we'll see if we can pop a couple more. Well, folks, sun's starting to go down. I did make a move. I left that creek mouth that I was at where I was catching fish. Came up here to another location, sat here for about an hour, and man, it ain't working. Had a good day, beautiful sunset, got some fish in the box. Blessed to be here, thank you, Lord. And I'm gonna take it to the house and get some fish cleaned. Well, folks, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Here are a couple more videos that I think you're gonna like. I'd watch that one, and then that one. No, do that one first and then that one. I don't know, just watch them both. They're both good.